Hey Cocks, it's me, Phyllis Phalanges, the internet's least favourite glove puppet chicken. And today we're going to show you some stuff that we got from Kkookie Nail Supply. So there's some kind of Korean brands and whatever. It's just a little haul, but we're going to show you what we got and do some swatches. However, I am but a glove puppet chicken, so I'm going to need my stunt hands. Oh, stunt hands! Hi! Stunt hands with a box full of cool stuff. Not gonna let you see all of it straight away. Haha. We ordered some treasures. I'm gonna have a look through it and swatch it with you, so it should be a nice chill time for all of us. Ooh, look. So we'll crack on with it, shall we? Got two colours of this Mostive ginger. I wanted to get colours that were kind of interesting but that are also in the sale because I didn't want to spend £1 million on them, so I thought these were a good start. This one is apricot. I'll give it a swatch. It's kind of quite thick. We'll see. This has had a shake, but it still looks a little bit. Okay, the brush doesn't look amazing, I'll be honest. It goes on nice, the coverage is very nice. Based on first use, it's quite thick and creamy. Yeah, and that's self-leveling like mad. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Police are coming for me. Uh-oh. It's the nail police. This was the other one, which is grey. It's very excitingly and thoughtfully titled. Oh, again, very, very thick, but super nice coverage. From what I can tell. Oh, I've got a fuzzy in it. Oh well, it's only a swatch stick. We're not going to worry too much. Again, self-leveling like mad. You can see it self-level before your eyes. I tend to give my swatch sticks a tiny buff just because these ones tend to have a little bit of a lip on the end of them, so if my swatch stick looks weird, that's why. Yeah, quite happy with them so far. So these definitely don't need a second coat. However, we're going to give them one just because I like to give all my swatch sticks and whatever 2 coats, just in the interest of being fair to every polish. So these have had 2 coats. They're pretty accurate to the bottle colour, which is nice. Don't really have a tacky layer on them. Quite happy with them. Moving on. Next up, I've got 4 yogurt gels. Just be quiet and don't ask me why I got that one and that one, because I know they're not the same, but they're pretty close, aren't they? Anyway, 3 creams and this sparkly little motherfucker. So this one is 38. Again, super fancy name. These bottles must be thick as the tip of a whale's foreskin because apparently there's only 8 ml in these. And these are big old bottles. How much are we getting those? Oh god, my eyes can't see that. Not overly impressed with how little comes in these. It better be good. Oh yum, yeah. I thought this was a cream, but it's almost like a jelly. Like a milky jelly kind of thing. Not super opaque. Very pretty though. Next is this really dark green, colour 50. Ooh. Oh yum, yeah, that's really, really nice. Wow. Oh yeah. Goes on nicely. Again, it's not as opaque as the Mostive ones were, and they are very thick again, so I'm trying not to get too thick of a coat. Yeah, you could definitely get away with one coat of that. Yum, that is really lovely. Oh, delish. And now for this one, colour 08. Let's see how different this one is from the first one. It is definitely deeper. Well, check the accuracy against the bottle colour at the end. And goes on nicely. Sorry if my swatches are messy and it annoys you. I do try to make them nice, but I'm not going to spend ages on them. Go, that one's self-leveling pretty well. Pretty colour. And this exciting one, which I don't know if you can see, but it's got kind of a slightly spangly top. This is Glitter 14. Ooh. Oh, yum. Wow. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh. Let's see how that looks on a swatch. Super thick. I suppose you need it to be to suspend all the glitter in it. Oh, wow. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. That is very pretty. So, right, that's me one coat. You can see, can you see? I don't know. You can see, yeah, you can see it's a little bit like jelly. You can see where the thingy is moving underneath it. It's a gorgeous colour though. It is so nice. But yeah, I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be jelly for some reason. But I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed, I'm just surprised. See what it's like with the second coat. Oh. It's like rich, thick blood jam. Don't ask me what blood jam is. I assume it's what vampires have on their crumpets. Oh, look at this one. And put a second coat on this one. This is so pretty. So pretty. Oh. So it's supposed to be like a peachy kind of colour, but it is very sort of iridescent with all kinds of colours in it. I really like this one. I did nearly get more shades of this and now I wish I had. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It is super duper thick. Obviously it's one of them where you're gonna have to kind of put the bits where you want them. So these are the yogurt gel ones, and I just wanted to show the comparison between those two, and they are completely different, so yeah, I feel better about that now. Just in case you're interested, here you go. Right, and next up is these bad boys. Dgel, Disney Donald Duck ones. Again, I just got the ones that looked interesting that were on sale. So we'll see how these are. I've got ash rose and ash grey, kind of weird neutral colours. Just gonna get old Donald Duck undressed. Right, so we've got DT22 and DT25. We'll give these a swatch, see how they compare. We'll start with DT22, which is this ash rose, I believe this one is. Sort of a pinky brown. The consistency of this is very nice. Yeah, that feels lovely. A little bit thinner than some of the other ones, so it just feels a little bit nicer to apply. Nice thinner coat on. And again, it self-levels really well. Pretty pretty. The other one is this D25. This one is ash grey, did we say? Yeah, ash grey. A really soft kind of slightly blue-grey colour, I think. Yeah, the formula of these is my favourite so far. Like, it's not thin, it's just much easier to apply and work with just because it's not that super thick. Oh, lovely. And honestly, that's a really good match to the bottle. Not far off at all. I'm going to go in with a second coat. There is a slight tacky layer to it. And a second coat of the grey one again. Colour match is really good with the bottle. Saves me having to do this kind of thing. Right, so that's the ash rose and the ash grey. Pretty pretty. I've got the fluff off it. Now, these. I got 4 Dvok ones. And there was a slight mistake with these, unfortunately. So I've got this one, which is a leather matte top coat, which I intended to get because it sounded very exciting. I've got DP03, which again is a weird kind of pinky nudie sort of thing. And I did order one of these, which was DP04, which is like an off-white kind of colour. And I ordered one which was called Vanta White, which was like a brilliant white. However, what they've sent me is another DP04. And because I ordered these 8 million years ago and haven't got around to unpacking them, swatching them and properly looking at them until now, I think it's probably too late to have a word with them about that. So yeah, I'll have to put one of these in a giveaway. So I've only got 3 to show you, and one of them is a top coat, but it'll still be fun. What I'm going to do is I've painted another one of these with the dark green because I feel like it might look good over that, and then I'm going to put the leather matte top coat over it. Oh, that is weird and thick. That is odd. I might give it another shake just to make sure that's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, still weird and thick. Okay, let's try and get it a little bit thinner. I don't know if I'm supposed to wait for stuff to happen or whether it happens as it. So it does kind of look textury. Let's cure it and see what happens. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you DP03. So apparently when I placed this order I couldn't get enough of these weird beigey creamy colours. Oh, this goes on. This brush is very nice. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's the long slim kind of handle or whether it's the consistency. It does feel very nice. Not a million miles away from my skin colour, that. This sort of insipid beige. And we'll do the DP04 and see how that is. A nice thin consistency. Yeah, you would probably need 2 coats of this, but I don't mind that. I always expect to need 2 coats. I'd rather do 2 coats of something that is a nice thin formula than a formula that's super thick and hard to control. Let's look at this. So this is the leather top coat, and it's got like a slightly bumpy texture to it, very, very slight. It does look like leather, I'll be honest. So they've done quite a reasonable job. Yeah, quite like that. Got like a really soft sheen to it. On this green it just makes it look a bit cucumbery. So we're going to do a second coat of this pinky peachy DP03. Although I can't even remember the names for more than 2 seconds. And a second coat of DP04. So this is everything that I got, all swatched. I'm pleased that I've not got anything too similar. A couple of them are a little bit more similar than I would have liked, but they're technically all different, so, you know, shut up, leave me alone. Formula wise, I would say Dgel was the nicest to use. Mostive Ginger was lovely, thick, but it went on really nice. I'm not sure I would bother with yogurt gel again, apart from the glitter, because that formula was a little bit difficult to work with. I found it a little bit too thick for me. That's what she said. It's not what she said. Anyway, that's your lot. Bye!
Like, subscribe, or go pluck yourself.